Okay, this is a comparison between the two screens on the HTC One X and the Samsung Galaxy S3. These are both touted as the best Android screens on the market right now, and I would tend to agree. They're both set to full brightness. I'm going to talk a little bit about the color differences between the two, as well as the resolution and the crispness and how it looks in your hand. You can see that from the get-go, the One X is substantially brighter on full brightness than the Galaxy S3. Now, if we launch Google Chrome, we can look at an Adobe support page. You can see the color differences as well between these two. The whites in the One X are sort of white purple, I would say, white pink, and the whites in the X3 are sort of a white blue or a white indigo. So different white balance on these two, and you can adjust the white balance on the S3, but it still doesn't, I don't think, match as nicely in terms of color accuracy as the HTC One X. You can, if we zoom in on the fonts here, you can see that they're both pretty sharp. They're both really good. My eyes can't see the difference in the fonts between the Galaxy S3 and the HTC One X, but even though I can't see the pixels, I still think that the IPS display on the One X is better than the Super AMOLED on the S3. I think that there's little details in the images and in the fonts and in how things are displayed that you can tell just by when you compare them side by side that the One X is not a whole lot, but just a tad bit nicer to look at. They're both great screens. If we look at the color differences between the two on another app, like in Facebook, you can see actually that the blues are different between these two. And so coming from a photography or an image quality standpoint, I think that the One X probably has a nicer gamut, a nicer, more accurate color calibrated display than the S3. But for normal, everyday use, I think that they're both great phones. I think that you'd be happy with either of them. You know, if I had to choose one, I would say I would choose the One X. I think it's just a nicer overall display. The Samsung S3 has a little bit bigger screen, so it's got that going for it. But they're both really good. So check my other reviews and other videos on YouTube for different comparisons between these phones and a lot of other phones. Thanks.